And we're live. Welcome back, gentlemen, to the Bitcoin market update. Today is October 6th, Sunday, 2019. Let's check it out. I hope your trades are doing well and you're enjoying what's happening here. Little sell-off action. Look at this. Nice. This is okay. I'm just having a good time with this. This is fun. On Bitcoin, we're currently at 8,200. I'm sorry. Start over. We're at 7,798. Nearing our lows here. We had like a double bottom here where it had bounced off of. And now I'm wondering if this support back here, if it's going to hold or not. I'm wondering if this big red support bar I put in is going to hold. If it doesn't hold, our next support area lower down is over here at right around 5,140, somewhere around there, or 150. So it is, I'm based on my position of where we got out. I'm looking forward to more downside. Now, I don't want anyone to get wrecked, but I just want to put out my calls so I'm transparent about which way I want the market to go. You guys do what you want, but I have targets. I have a target coming up here at the 618 pullback, which is at 7,250. I've got a 786 pullback at 5,444. And again, I've got a last fib pullback at 4,844, where I think we could pull back to. These are also based on another pull that I was looking at, but this is really the ones we need to focus on for right now. I did mark on my chart. These are end of the month right here in blue, end of the month, and then in between is end of the week. These red ones are end of the week. So I'm just trying to visualize this as it goes through. We are on Sunday, and we did get a new candle today. So on the weekly chart, we can jump into that, and you can see that we did get a new candle, and we're getting some more sell-off. Okay, so what I'm looking for on this weekly, and this is the most positive way I can look at this, let's blow it up a little bit more, is that, let's hide, there you go, is that we get a triple bottom right here, where this comes down and then pulls up higher, and it leaves us with a 1, 2, 3 triple bottom perfectly in line for us to run higher. Now, on the week, it wasn't a very good, it is a double bottom, but I like it when this one finishes green, right? Or gray in my case. But it didn't. It finished lower, sitting right on the 50-week moving average. And then this one here on the new candle comes out. It doesn't respect the 50-day, but immediately goes below it. I don't like this at all. This is not good. This is not good. All right, so let's check it out on RSI for the weekly. Also looking terrible for right now. As of now, it doesn't look good. How about the monthly? It doesn't look good either. Monthly support, if you look at this blue line, it came all the way up, and now we've broken support on this now. So yeah, the monthly doesn't look good for this candle, but keep in mind for the next month candle to come in, if you jump into the weekly chart, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks basically until this thing happens. So yeah, we got some time. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, and then a little bit more until we get our new monthly. So yeah, let me jump back into the monthly chart. Okay, so yeah, it's quite possible we could come down to this 20-day moving average on the month, and then bounce. Let me zoom into that just a little bit. There you go. So yeah, here's the 20-day moving average right here. Unfortunately, in my trading on the daily, I like trading the 9. But if I was trading the month, which is 30 times bigger roughly, this is a bad sign right here, where your body of your candle is now getting below your 9. And if this closes just like the way it is below the 9, that's a get out of it situation where I would be really looking to get out of this for the long term. So let's look at the last time we closed below the 9. On the last pump, we came down here and we closed below the 9 right there. Boom. And then there was a knee-jerk reaction to that pushed us above it. And then reality set in, and then we started kind of trailing down. So I'm looking for this to come all the way down. I need it to come down to the 20 at least. Unfortunately, I think a lot of people are waiting for this 50-day monthly moving average, 50-month moving average, right, to come on up. And it's possible it could come up to these levels here, and it will eventually meet it before bouncing higher. So when you're doing your TA, make sure you do not leave out, even if you're a day trader, it's important that you look at weekly and monthly scales as far back as you can to get a grip on how things are moving in the market with the trend, because this trend down has been pretty obvious now, right? And this trend, looking at the monthly chart, looks obvious now too. So yeah, we need to keep that in mind as we move forward. Now let's jump back into the weekly. Yeah, it's sitting right on that 50 week moving average. It would be so nice, it would be so great if we could just keep, here it is right here, if we could just keep moving, like get a reversal and keep moving to the upside, get some continuation follow through from this. This has been a great pullback, but wouldn't it be great if it could just start going higher? I am hopeful in the fact on the week chart that we are above the Kumo cloud still. That's really great, because remember when we fell below the Kumo cloud, how long we were underneath there. I'd love to stay above that Kumo cloud and hopefully shoot above that. So this month right here where I'm looking for lift is this December, and then this is January, basically December 30th right here, where I'm looking for this price action to be above it. So it's not a double speak or anything, but if it had to pull down into the Kumo cloud, I would love to see that bottom end of the Kumo cloud hold as support. And it would have to do it now if it was to flash down in the next couple weeks before month's end. So we're talking about before the end of October. We want Rocktober to rock everybody's world down here and then start taking off higher, and then never get below the Kumo cloud. Please don't go below. Even getting into the Kumo cloud can be dicey, but I have seen it where times where it wicks in and then right back out. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. Let's check the daily one more time. This is the daily chart coming down onto support. We did have a support before up here based on this candle here, and we pulled it out and said it's no longer valid because of the way it's moving into the support area. It's violated it twice. It's doing it a third time, and I don't think it's going to hold. If it does, I'll redraw it, but I really doubt it. And it's just kind of uncluttering your charts a little bit. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. Let's jump into the LTC BTC chart. This has been pretty interesting for me because I noticed that Litecoin was pushing. It pushed up right here. We got in on this one and it pushed up, but then we've had now, this is a day of pullback, and now it looks like it's starting. This is the 5 o'clock candle that came in 45 minutes ago. It's starting to pull down to the 9. So my RSI is still good on the daily. How about the weekly? Weekly is actually really good, and the monthly is it's good for a reversal on the weekly, and the monthly is it's still down. The monthly I would put in something like this, where I just kind of pull this out like that, right? So it's still below my area of resistance for the monthly. So we are getting some, we do get some uptrends, and this could very well start to be an uptrend. For the monthly chart, we have on the LTC BTC chart, we have this is a nice reversal candle here, right? And now we're getting some up. So it's possible we could get a relief rally up higher, which would be fantastic for Litecoin. I think Litecoin needs a break. But let's check back into our daily, and things are still looking okay. We're pulling back a little bit. I'm going to say stay in it for now, and we'll see what happens. Today might be the day that we get out. I'm not sure, but it might just want to trade sideways for a little bit before it tries to go higher. We'll see. Okay, so LTC, BTC, stay in it. How about Litecoin? Litecoin flashed down, I saw earlier, where it wicked down on yesterday's down to $53 basically. It's up to $54.10, so it is back up $1. But on the daily chart for Litecoin USD, it is coming down. Now, I just put in this parallel trend channel. I'm curious because it kind of worked, right? And then it flashed down, and now it's respecting the parallel trend channel. That's interesting. But the parallel trend channel that I just drew is bearish. Okay, so if this is a bear flag or bear pennant, whatever you want, bear flag, this is coming down. This wants to break down to the downside. How far will it go? Well, it could break down pretty far. Let's go like this. I'm just gonna I'll start from the break down to the bottom, and we'll change that to yellow so you can see it, and then move it over here. Start from the break coming down. Yeah, it's going to come down pretty far if this thing breaks. So we might need some more uptrend to actually relieve, like if it came up this high, right? It could relieve the pullback. So we have to be careful here as far as where it ends up breaking. It might come down to what I have is the 893. That's not a real Fibonacci number, but it is something that I do look at. Okay, so LTC USD at $54.11 is stay out of it. Stay in your cash. So in the KG2 trade that we do in the group, or that I'm calling in the group, LTC BTC the whole thing is saying stay in cash. So that's where we're at right now. We're in deciding time on the daily for RSI. Some things are happening here. These are all my notes, basically, and we'll see what happens. But it's firm rejection at the 9 here on Litecoin and coming down. The rejection at the 9 was at 57, and it came all the way down to 53. So yeah, that's no good. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. Let's jump into, I want to see total market cap is at $203 billion. We're getting some slippage here. Money's leaving the market right now. That's a real bummer. Let's, we'll see what happens, but that's no good. Bitcoin dominance is at 69.12 currently, and is breaking our support that we put in. So that means that this support will have to hold that we're bringing in here. I don't know why this came in like that. We'll see. Let me add a 12-hour here. There we go. Let's pull up the 12-hour real quick. I just want to see what's happened here. Okay, so yeah, we put in support and it's not holding at all. Let's unlock it and just readjust this just a little bit. It's probably going to break support. We should probably end up taking it out here either today or tomorrow. And then let me make sure that's locked. Yep. And then this one coming out on the 12 hour, I'm not sure why, but it doesn't look like it's in the right place. No, it's not. Okay, so let me just readjust this. Yeah, I think that's it right there. And then this one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull this one away over and lock it down. Whoa, that's how things happen. Okay, so we're going to lock this down right there. So that's our next area of support coming down to for Bitcoin dominance. So, man, I don't know. 66 is pretty bad. And I think that if it came all the way down to 66, then we would have ourselves a little bit of an altcoin rally here, which makes sense if you go back into the Litecoin, the LTC BTC chart. That's the LTC BTC. It wanted to rally here. See, so as long as we can stay above and start pushing above the Kumo cloud, we could have a little bit of a rally, maybe even back up to the bottom of this resistance area, and then come back down. So that means that Bitcoin may be dumping, right? That's what it means. It might mean that LTC USD might stay about the same or even lower, but Bitcoin might dump harder than everything else. So I'm just throwing an idea out there that might not be true, but we'll see. Okay, so that's let's go ETH BTC real quick. I wanted to check this out. Okay, so let's go back into the daily. There you go. Okay, so we got out here, which was a little premature because we did get some run up afterwards, and it's still looking okay. We said we would buy again back at this level if it popped up, and this level is, I'm going to change this to a blue. It shouldn't be green. If we would buy this level, blue, B for buy, blue. Okay. If it pops up higher than that, it would be awesome. But so far, support's holding on the daily for our Ethereum Bitcoin trade. So we'll see how that plays out coming out in the future. But this sideways action is really not helpful to really anybody. But I do like how it's inside resistance and still chugging, right? Still making its way. ETH USD is at $169.82, but coming down. So Ethereum for your cash holding is hurting your wallet. So all in all, I would just hold cash. I wouldn't even get into an ETH BTC trade because you'll end up losing either Bitcoin or Ethereum. It doesn't matter which one. They both look pretty bad. Okay, so at least for now, all right? I mean, anything can happen, but at least for now, it doesn't look good. So ETH USD on the daily, I'd stay out of it. XRP BTC, boy, look at this thing. It's jamming. And look, we got a triggered buy. So we are now in it. I didn't count this as a buy. We should have that day, but I totally neglected it. And I'm just going to put that in as a buy right now. So I can pull this out, remove, and remove that. There you go. Honestly, this tweezer was saying set up for a buyback on the 9, and I failed to mark that. So if I failed to mark it, I don't mark it on the chart. So I know it's like, it's kind of like, well, dude, you said that's when you would buy it, but I didn't mark it, so it doesn't count. So sometimes trading's like that. You got to stick to your rules. If you don't follow your rules, you will get wrecked. XRP USD, let's move on from that nightmare, but we did buy high. Let's see. XRP USD is at 25 cents, 25.42. And still bullish. I like this. We're working ourselves right here above the 9. And yeah, this is okay. XRP USD. I'm going to add this right here. I wish that I would have put that in earlier. I would say, oh wait, we can't do that. That's today. Let's get rid of that. we're going to go into yesterday, or this is actually today's, which is October 6th, and that's October 6th. Okay, got it. So we can get in right there. XRP USD, we're actually getting it pretty much at the bottom of that candle, and I would say XRP is now a buy. Boom. Awesome. Okay. Let's see what else. We got to watch this though. This thing might roll right over and dump on us. So keep your stop short for now. Don't get too crazy. ETH BTC. Real quick on XRP BTC. Yeah, it's in there. Okay. Just want to make sure we had everything marked down, and that's a buy. There you go. Okay. And that's a buy. Good. XRP doing well. Okay. ETHERIUM Classic is now a buy. This is looking good. Yep, there's our big day. It doesn't seem like much, but here it is. It's above the 9. It's been chugging. We've been liking this. I like all of it. It's wonderful. Let's turn that into a buy. Boom. And ETHERIUM Classic USD is not a buy, however. So this is rolling over and coming down. So if you're in the ETH Classic USD, you're losing money a little bit. Okay, so keep that in mind. It might be fun to hold it because you go woohoo or kicking Bitcoin's booty, right? But really you're losing money. So you'd be better off holding cash in this trade. But I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just saying that's how I look at it. Bitcoin Cash, BTC, let's take a look. The BTC price is saying, yahoo, loving that, loving every minute of it. There you go. Let's get in it. Yeah, I like this. Support was being pounded, and now it's pulled itself out of the mud. I didn't expect this. I thought this was going to be just a roll over and die situation, but it's fighting, is battling back. So, fine. If it wants to battle, let's battle. Let's see what happens. Bitcoin Cash USD is at $219. It is not a buy, however, which would make me not want to get this either. So keep that also in mind. How about if I refresh this and we'll jump into EOS BTC. So a lot of things are moving well against Bitcoin, and I'm going to just put that in right there as a buy. We could have got in a little earlier, but it's okay. There you go. There's your buy for EOS BTC, but the EOS USD is still not a buy. I would still hold my cash. I wouldn't get into EOS BTC because of this pairing right here. So yeah. All right. Looking at that, let's move forward. Stellar Lumens, XLM. Stellar Lumens is still a buy, looking good. XLM BTC is been moving to the upside. I like this. This is fantastic. What else can I say about this? Not much other than it just popped above the Kumo cloud, which could give it even more lift, which would be fantastic. But again, XLM USD is not performing, and that's what we really care about right now. Can we make money on it, right? And we can't, so stay out of it, in my opinion. Tezos BTC is now a sell, and we're going to get out of this. We're going to close it out with that one right there. Did we get a win? Yes, we got a W. So our entry would have been the top here at 10,747, and we got out at 11,010. So all right, so we made a little bit, right? So we just get out, just don't worry about it. It's no good. You did make a little bit here. That's a win. And let's look at the USD price as it moves forward. Yeah, so USD price we got out of on 3rd of October. And if you were looking at that as an indicator to sell, it would have been a little higher up here. So, yeah, you could have made a little more money following the USD pricing. But don't beat yourself up if you are trading that, because, hey, you made a little Bitcoin. That's all right. You know, a little Satoshi here and there don't hurt, man. That's awesome. Rep BTC. Rep, I'm actually digging here. This is cool. Yeah, absolutely. I'd get in Rep today. How about that? and add it. Okay, so these are the days when you want to get in. The first day, bam, hey, yeah, I'll get into that. That's the day to get in because that's when you get the most profit. Okay, if there's a run up. You don't wait 5, 6, 7 days and be like, yeah, I guess he was right on that call. I guess I'll get in it now. The run's over. All right, you get in on the first day. Rep BTC, get in it. Yeah, loving it. Not financial advice. Got to keep saying that. Rep USD, though, however, oh boy, this is sad. Okay, this is saying stay out of it. Okay, so because of that, because it's saying it's losing dollars, I don't lose dollars in Bitcoin going down. So I would not get into this rep BTC trade because of it. So, yeah, we'll see. Rep BTC might do really well, but I would do better if I just held my cash. 0x BTC, let's check it out. Still looking good. Man, I like it. Okay, 0x BTC, stay in it. 0x USD. It's no good for me anymore. I want to get out of this. Let's so because 0x USD is no good, boom. I would get out of the BTC run too. So this is not healthy for your pocketbook. So none of these are good. ZEC BTC, how about this one? ZEC coin has been struggling for quite some time. We put in a sell and yeah, it's still no good. Stay out of it. ZEC USD is at $35.53 and stay out of it. How about Algo USD? Oh, by the way, I added a few more of these. These are brand new to talking to you guys about them. But I think I'm going to just talk about them every day because it's kind of important for some people maybe. So anyway, Algo USD is at 20 cents and I would stay out of it. Link USD is, whoa, Link, what was up with that? Oh boy, and look at this. We got back in on that big buy day. Boom. All right. So you see this? This was my area to get back in it, and boom, it ran up through it. So we're in it. All right. I'm gonna leave that here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that here. I'm not sure how I'm gonna mark that. I'll probably just mark it with just one of these. I'll give it one of these. There you go. Now you know I bought it with the big blue. Oh. Is that right? I don't know. Here we go. Okay, that's fine. You know what's up. Okay, so we're in it. What do we do now? Well, we got in. This is going to sound funny, but I want to just dump it now. Sure, why not? We got some profit. Let's just get out of it. We'll stay out of Link USD. That's silly. Okay. So Link we're staying out of. BAT, basic attention token. This is BAT USDC. And I'd like to get out of this too. I would say we're going to stay out of this now. Boom. And BAT is a sell. Okay. I only because I don't like this candle. Yeah, I really don't like this. I think that's a topping candle pattern. I don't think it's very good. Yeah, I would just stay out of it. Okay, so GNT, let's check it out. Is that Golem? Something like that. We got in on this, but I would say let's just dump it right here. I don't like how it's performing right here. This is no good. I don't like how it breached the 9. So I'm going to get out of that too. How about Mana? Oh, Mana was a big sell today. And this is a big loss, right? So don't worry about this. This happens. You had a get in at price of 28,913. And to get out of it price right here today at 27,614. So you want to keep your stops, move them up along the 9 or something, so you can get out at a decent time and a decent price if something like that happens, and it will happen. But if you stick to your rules of trading, the good will always outwin the bad. So don't stress about that. Okay, Mana is now a sell. Boom. And Loom. Loom is still a sell. It's been coming down for a bit. I'm gonna swipe this in here. I don't know why I didn't put in a thing. It might actually it's got a death cross today and is living below the 50-day moving average pretty well. So I would just stay out of Loom. Okay, what do we got here? Civic CVC on the USDC price and still going up. I would stay in it. DNT. This is right on the edge. Oh boy, I don't like this at all. I'm gonna give it one more day. Civic was a buy. DNT was a buy. Yeah, we're gonna leave it there. Shoot. Yeah, this thing does not look good. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just get out of it right here. We'll just take profit. We're done with that. And a lot of these ones that are green may end up being sells tomorrow. Like this is already putting in a topping pattern. Interesting. But we'll see what happens. All right, so that's it for the Bitcoin market update today. I want to look at others because I want to see how the others are performing in the market. So others is continuing its uptrend. This is really bizarre behavior to me. This is just, I don't know. I guess it's not bizarre. This is what it does. But yeah, market cap is just slowly going up into the Kumo cloud. This is great. Yeah, we kept getting rejection at the Kumo cloud, and now we're actually in it, which is impressive to me. I don't anticipate it actually getting through before a pullback, but it's possible that it could. So we'll see what it does. We'll have to really keep an eye on this. Yeah. And then the last one I want to look at is the total market cap for everything minus Bitcoin. And that's flatline too. Probably pushing more for another leg down, in my opinion. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Still pushing for another leg down. So, yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching me. God bless you. I'm going to put out another video looking at some gold. I think I'll do some gold too. Okay. All right. Talk to you later. See ya. I'm out.